I'd like to welcome you to my very first YouTube video. As you can see, I have Matt Foley there standing there in front for me. What we'd like to do is maybe do a little bit of test marketing and get some opinions from the collector community, the Funko collector community, on what you're seeing on my wall. Funko, I would like to just let you know I emailed you January 16th at your Everett HQ email. If you'd like to get contact with what you're going to see here and talk about some of this in a more informative fashion, feel free to do so. But for the rest of you, technically I don't need Funko. The three things I do need is I need licensing, I need permission, I will need artwork, and then I will need labor. In front of you is the smallest of the four sizes I make. And a lot of those are on bases very similar to this piece of lucite. It's just a thin little 3-inch piece of lucite. The Spider-Man is actually on this. If you go over and look at Cartman, he is sitting on a wooden base. So is Luke, but you can't see that one. Vision up there is actually sitting on the stand that he comes on. I drilled into that. Aikman down here at the bottom is sitting on a 4-inch square from McFarlane that had Romo on it. Romo was actually on a lamp behind me. And then lastly over here is Thanos, which we just drilled down into his head, came out the bottom of the bobblehead. And technically Thanos is the base. Electric, basically, well, they are all the same with the exception of Thanos. They're all the same piece, or I assembled them all and put them together. It's not a difficult process. One other thing as far as bases go, I do want to talk about 3D printing. Just so you, in the 3D printing community, just so you know, you guys already have hundreds, if not thousands, of base designs already ready to go. Not ready to go, but they're very close. They're just mislabeled. They actually are under coasters. If you go look up for coasters, and you can find all kinds of different stuff. You have to put a hole in it, a little recessed hole, because you're going to need a nut to attach the electric to the bottom. But that's it. And you're off and running. That next thing you need is just the shade, the bulb in the shade. As far as shades go, if you look at the Spider-Man there, you can kind of see some cut work in that. They're all cut. You just can't see them because they're lit up. The strangest things, you can see the writing, the name has got some cut work in it. Spider-Man, you can kind of see it around the eyes and around the legs. But I'm going to get ready to show you this in a much closer setting. It's going to be right in front of Mr. Foley here. So you're going to actually see a little bit of the how it actually works. This is actually Funko's artwork. I took it off the internet. I appreciate it. This is actually not a bad piece. I mean, I could have used a little more room on the top and the bottom. But it still came out pretty good. I actually like how it came out. I don't actually have any figures, or else I'd have this out there so you can see it. But that's just, it took me about a half hour. I actually did 2 of them. There's another one. It's not the Funko characters. It's the regular ones. But this kind of gives you an indication of what it looks like up close. All of those behind it have all of this same kind of cut work. I just don't have them lit up because you wouldn't be able to see. The glare would be terrible. But that's kind of up close. And imagine now if you use a colored bulb, all that white lights would all change to the color of the bulb. So all your highlights is going to change, or whatever color you want, which is a pretty neat little effect. You don't get any light from it, but it's more of an accent than a lamp at that point. Still interesting. So anyways, that's kind of all I got. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I would really, really love to have some kind of comments or even critiques. I mean, I will value the critiques just as much. If you want to put some likes on there, and tell me in the comments what metric you think I should use in order to progress to the bigger size and see what the bigger sizes look like and what we might be interested there. Thanks, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.